Let's compare two statements that a healthy parent can make to their child about their abusive co-parent. For this example, I'm going to use dads as the abuser and moms as the healthy parent, and that may not always be the case. When a child is experiencing emotional abuse or neglect, and you say, "Your dad loves you," it sends a really conflicting message. It creates cognitive dissonance. On one hand, they're experiencing mistreatment, and the child will often internalize that love equals abuse or that love equals neglect. Love involves pain, control, manipulation. You're inadvertently setting them up for struggles forming healthy relationships later in life. As an aside, it can also be really invalidating to express how you feel about your parent and have someone say, "Your dad loves you." Abuse and neglect should never be normalized as an act of love. This is actually a strangely controversial subject, but a lot of people think that they're doing better by making the following statement instead. Your dad loves you in the best way that he knows how, but he just doesn't know how to express it or show it in a healthy way. Now, I can see why a lot of people would think that this statement is much better. And to a degree, I think we can agree that it is a bit better. It acknowledges the presence of love, but it also acknowledges that it's an unhealthy way to express it. It emphasizes that the other parent's behavior isn't healthy, but it recognizes that their intent might still be rooted in love. But in my view, it downplays the severity of neglect and abuse. It focuses on the other parent's alleged intent, not on the actual impact that the children experience. Children who hear this might internalize that their parents' love is conditional on enduring mistreatment. And that is the path to confusion, self-blame, and shame. Using either of these statements, children feel trapped in the conflicted feelings. All kids want to believe that their parent loves them, but they're experiencing hurt due to the harmful behavior of that parent. This is why my personal advice is to not comment on what the other parent feels or doesn't feel. You solely focus on the child and their feelings. Now I want to take this second statement just one step further. You do not want the other side in family court to say that you're telling your child that the other parent doesn't love them in a healthy way. You can open yourself up to a whole different set of problems. If you want to learn how to be completely child-focused and raise emotionally bulletproof kids, check out the webinar I hosted recently featuring a child therapist, a trauma therapist, a psychologist, and parents. It's called Emotionally Bulletproof Kids: How to Raise Strong and Confident Kids Amongst Chaos. It will give you actionable, practical things that you can use to talk to your kids and help them cope with abuse. Obviously, avoiding the abuse altogether would be your first choice, but we all know that family court is not always going to be able to help you.